Hello, everyone. It's Thursday night, and I'm here in the lab, in the laboratory, and I am ready to do some testing. I saw a tweet, and then a press release showed up in my inbox the other day, Tuesday, I believe it was, about a device that seemed like maybe the dumbest thing in the world. It's called the GameScent. It's called the GameScent. And as you can see on the box here, it claims AI automatically releases scents during gaming. And I thought that's maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't want anything to do with it. And then we were talking about it on the Discord, which you can get on if you sign up over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. Hop on the Discord. And people were talking about it, and they were like, hey, I'm kind of interested, like there was some discussion about it, and then there was kind of a lot of discussion about it. And I reached a point where I was like, look, man, if not me, who? This is why I'm here, right? Ostensibly, this is why you're paying this. So I talked to the CEO of the corporation, and he allocated me $150 to purchase one of these. It was already on. It was like a overnight, it's on Amazon, among other websites. And I thought, well, yeah, if I'm not gonna be the guy doing this, then what am I here to do? So I bought one of these, and I started setting it up. I'm glad I started setting it up before the stream started, though I have not finished the job yet. I figured I would finish the rest of it with you all. Now, it's a little 1, 2, 3. It's like a little geometric thing over here that we have to put the scent bottles into. So for starters, I guess I should specify I'll show you the devices when we change camera angles. Oh, we'll look at this here before we put them into the smell hexagon. It comes with these 6 scent bottles, and there's already a generic essential oil smell coming out of it. The instructions oftentimes do refer to it as an essential oil. So that's basically this is an essential oil diffuser hooked up to video games. Here is Storm. Just pound that back, and whatever happens, baby. So we have 6 vials of oil here, I guess, to put into the diffuser. And then we'll be good to go, I guess. So how this works, as far as I can tell, there's the diffuser here, and then there's also this little box here. Now, this box I have running through headphone jacks in and out, because this box listens to audio. Now, when they say, there's AI that does your blah, 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 it sounds like a bunch of bullshit. And, well, it probably is. But the basic idea here is that game developers don't have to code specific support for the smells. What they've done here, or what they are claiming they have done, is that they have created a box here that is going to listen to the audio that you're listening to. And this works with movies. They also, there's a GameScent logo on all of these as well. And so I'm guessing that means that when it hears gunfire, then it knows to trigger slot 1 over here, which is the gunfire slot. And I don't know what the different triggers for the different smells are. I don't know how, but that's, as I understand it, that is the basic idea at play here. If you want to call that AI, hey, listen, there are a lot of egregious and horrific uses of the term AI these days, so I'm not going to begrudge them too much on that front. I think if we have to judge just the concept, I think that's assuming it works, and we'll get into that obviously, but I think if we're judging the concept, I think that's a decent idea, because asking game developers to code in support for a specific smell device, they're never going to do that. They're never going to do that. So having something, we'll turn on the lights here. Oh, Jesus. So having something that works a little more auto-magically is probably the right idea. I saw, this was something that I saw first on Jeff Keighley's Twitter account. And I thought it was a goof. I thought it was viral marketing for something that he was just like a part of, or it was just like, I'm going to click on this and it's going to tell me the Summer Game Fest is back, or hey, this game is getting, announced or whatever the fuck. And then I started clicking around on it. I'm like, oh no, this is like, no, this appears to be that someone really made this. Someone really made this. And I have seen devices like this before. Years ago at GDC, someone was showcasing a very similar device, a similar concept, except instead of the audio listening thing, it was like, and we have an SDK, so developers can just drop right in and trigger the smells themselves and all. And as I said, no one's ever going to go out of their way to implement support for a device such as that, unless they are being paid to do so. So if the people making the smelling device were to go and pay a bunch of developers, hoping that would kickstart the process, and once they got a bunch of developers to support it, more developers would. Imagine how few games support light up keyboards and doing like, oh, well, we can make it red when you're dying, or, like how few games bother with that shit. Or eye tracking, or head tracking, or any of the other esoteric fucking crazy things that are out there these days. This feels like below that in terms of like if you were to ask developers to support it. And so I think that at least on paper, as someone who has not tried this yet, the idea that they don't have to go to developers and say, hey, implement support for our thing. That's smart of them. Let's fill this thing up, shall we? Okay. We've got 6 vials. We've got this device. So each one of this. So the smell trap over here. This looks like a goat. I don't know. And this little box of theirs are both connected to Wi-Fi. And I had to download an app. Of course I had to download an app, right? So this thing is like fucking mining Bitcoins and giving, like, I don't trust this fucking thing at all. The app is full of a bunch of like misspelled words and a bunch of bullshit. It's like it is a terrible looking, trashy looking app that I'm just like, man, this is all viruses. This is straight up all viruses. My network is fucked. So I'm not real thrilled about that. I had to log in to an account. I had to create an account. I had to feed it a burner address and a fake name. and all this sort of stuff. So I did all that ahead of time. And now we are ready to fill it up, I guess. The top kind of comes right off. We've got individual chambers here. They have helpfully written the word gunfire on slot 1. I don't think that plays on the... I know this shot is pretty blown out, so you can't quite see that. Now I'm going to open up the app and see how to go to the... Oh, also, it came with a... Where is it? It came with this little piece of paper here that said, quick start guide. None of these. All right. Just quick start guide. Go to game-scent.com/user guide. Yeah. And I typed that in. I typed in the URL on the front of the thing, and it 404s. Always just a great experience all the way around. Just fantastic. So, all right, let's, how bad could it be? I mean, it's just an essential oil diffuser. None of it is directly plugged into my computer, at least. So, like, sure, it's on Wi-Fi, but it's not, at least it's not plugged directly into the computer. At least it's not like, plug this in via USB. And I'm like, absolutely, no. Okay. Well, let's start with this one because we have it here. Okay. I'm going to open the app and see what the app has to say about how this is done. User guide. For adapter, for atomizer, for installation of scent bottles. Removed scent bottles from enclosed box. Remove sealed caps from scent bottles. Place gun scent cap to gun scent bottle. Then place other sonic caps on other scents. Attach the sonic cap to each scent bottle. Place scent bottle with sonic caps into correct slot number on atomizer. Okay. So pretty much so this one's slot 5. We'll open up slot 5. This, if you've ever seen an essential oil diffuser, this little thing here is probably going to be like a heating element, I assume. And a little, yeah. So okay. We're going to open up number 5 first, which is Storm. Okay. Okay. That's that's a very strong. I mean, it's essential oil, right? It's gonna smell. Does this screw on? It looks like it screws on. Let's fit this. This is 5, slot 5. We'll put this in here. We'll screw this on. Inkwolf77 says these scents were made from Shenzhen gutter oil. I saw Shenzhen gutter oil play a set at a really fucked up warehouse in downtown LA about 6 weeks ago. Their bass player is a fucking monster, but they were pretty shitty. Okay. Scent 5 is loaded. We have clean air. So I don't know that any game emits clean air. The thing they say is like, hey, at any point, if you're just like done with the smell, you can just hit the clean air and it'll dissipate all of the scents. Clean air is scent 6. We will open slot 6. Okay. Opening clean air. Are these proprietary canisters? This is just a glass bottle. Nothing stopping us from washing out this bottle and filling it full of hot piss. I don't know. What would you know? All right. Fresh air smells rather neutral, but a little sweet. Until the socks smelled sweet, he says. I don't know, like, what other essential oils do they make? You know, I assume you would, like, any scent you had to do, you would probably have to, you know, float it in an essential oil. You couldn't just fill it full of something because it would need to diffuse. Like, it needs to be something that diffuses. Do the caps identify the smell, or do you set that in the app? If it's just the app, you could set different ones for blood. So both, I guess, is the answer. Right now, the bottles have numbers on them, so I'm just matching them up to the numbers. But also in the app, you can say, hey, slot 1 is actually this, or slot 5 is actually this. And it has a preset list of their smells in it. So if you do mix it up, or they are going to sell extra smells down the line, or so they say, like, and if you, it's like, if you double tap the number, it'll open the app and you can buy a refill. And when you do that, it just says refills coming in Q2. I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm good. Yes, in some of the documentation, they said that they have an anime scent in the works. How would you swap a smell out without completely emptying one? I mean, you could just take this out and, okay, this one says racing cars. Slot 3, racing cars. This one is a different color. Because I imagine this is just pure gasoline. I'm hoping that this, I hope this smells like gas. Got to tell you, something you might not know about me, except for the part where I say it all the time. Man, I love the smell of gas. Oh. Slot 3. These caps also have a scent to them too, because obviously these things have been in the bottle. So as I open more of these, it starts to be just this miasma, this haze of essential oils. Oh, what the fuck? This one's got like a mesquite. It's a smoky, but like in a food type of smoky. I don't like that. Huh. Oh, I meant to, I don't think oh well. I meant to reinstall Forza before we did this. May have to install some games. Okay. Racing cars, slot 3. I feel like I am arming a device. This feels fucked up. Here we have forest. Oh yeah, I could just play some YouTube videos of driving games. You're right, John. That would totally work. All right. Pat's here. Pat, we've made some choices. I've made some decisions in my life. I'm an adult. It should work with the next cloud stream. So the way I have it routed is anything that you hear, with the exception of my voice, is also being heard by the device. So even the soundboard take a bump. Should do it. Forest is slot 4. It doesn't. Okay, yeah, no, that smells like the fakest Christmas tree I've ever. That's a bad. I like the smell of a forest, but this is like you know, that Call of Duty game where the whole game took place inside the guy's brain and they were all talking about the frozen forest all the time. This is like that forest, as fake as it gets. Like the whole game is set inside your head as you're dying. Was that Black Ops 4, 3 or 4? I forget. It's 3, I guess. 3 was the one that's still out of campaign, right? Which was the one with Christopher Maloney in it. It's that one. All right, slot 4 loaded. Again, I feel like this feels like I feel like this thing's gonna fucking blow up. Speaking of which, here's explosions. Slot 2. All right, explosions. Oh, what the fuck? This is this just smells like chemicals. Oh. Oh God. Like an energy drink. No, not like an energy drink. Like bad chemicals, not the good ones. Okay. Now we're gonna, okay. We've got 5 of our 6 scents loaded. And then we go down and we plant this device at the base of the LA Convention Center. Stay away from downtown on Friday. It's gonna be smoggy. My hands are starting to smell a little bit like this stuff, even though I have not spilled any on my hands yet. Okay, this last one is slot 1. It's gunfire. This one's so important. I like what they're saying about video games here. Again, you can't really see it here, but they have etched the word gunfire on the lid of slot 1. They know that slot 1 is gunfire. They know, like, oh yeah, guns. Yeah. What smell do we need? Guns. We need a gun smell. Okay. My wife would use an oil diffuser from time to time years ago. Usually like a lavender scent. For what it's worth, I didn't much care for that either. This just smells like the explosions one, but slightly, well, okay. Now that it's like, now that it's like getting up in my nose a little bit. It smells a little bit like, there's a smell after you shoot a gun. I don't know if I can't. There's like a sulfurish kind of, but burning gunpowder, primer caps, like all of that stuff. Like there is a smell when you shoot a gun. I hate it. You don't need to sniff these. All right. I feel like I need coffee grounds over here just to like clear the nasal passages. All right. It didn't blow up. All the scents are loaded. We'll put all the boxes in this box in a very haphazard-like fashion. Do not drop that shit. We'll throw the boxes over here. I still have the caps sitting right here, though. And, well, We will delicately move it back over here. I mean, maybe I should put it further away, but well, I wanted this top-down shot to work. So, all right. Now we're gonna open up the app. It has numbers for cartridge levels. It says that the gunfire was... It said the gunfire was at 99%, even though the whole thing was empty. And now it still says that. Clean air has dropped to 99% as well. So I'm going to push this button to arm the device. Okay. Now I could tap any one of the little buttons here on the app and it will test fire the scent, but I don't want to spoil it for myself. So let's try a game with guns and explosions. That seems like the right thing to do. Does it work without the app? No, because you need the app to get the devices onto your Wi-Fi network. Because for whatever reason, the two devices that comprise this unit need to be on your Wi-Fi network. Very safe. Oh, it's going to need to restart because it's a Call of Duty game, and I haven't played it in a while, so naturally, there should be a smell for this. Okay. This thing is still sitting here at this screen. It hasn't fully closed yet. That's cool. Cool. Is it warm at all? I yes. I guess suppose the top of it is perhaps a little warm. The screw-on kind of the parts where the bottles screw on, there are some metal tacks in the top of that when you plug it back in, magnetize to it, and I'm sure you know the electricity needed to heat up the element is inside of that. You're right, Tyler. This is fucking crazy. All right, what does the compilation of shaders smell like? We're going to find out. I hope you don't mind that I'm blocking some of the screen, but I figured it would be good to see the... Well, I guess I could adjust the overall positioning. No, fuck it. Let's just play the game. 1v1 shipment? Man, they're really Okay, what's going to be the loudest gun I could... We're not even going to wait for the shaders to preload. We're just going to go right in. We're going to let it stutter. Oh, what gun do we want to smell? Problem is these menus run like shit when you don't let the shaders compile. We'll go with loadout 2. Also, I've got the game audio. So when I adjust the game audio for you, it will also adjust how loudly the device hears it. So I am going to leave it all the way up, which may be a little loud for, compared to my voice and so on and so forth. But, we'll make some adjustments over time. I just want to go in. I just want to go loud, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's done anything yet. I feel like it would benefit from, well, I guess you can test fire the scents, but I feel like there's nothing in here that says, yes, we're definitely hearing audio. There's no part of the app or part of the device. Will I hear the noise when it does a thing? I don't know. Will it go psht? I'm wearing headphones, so I might not hear it, but... We should have let the shaders compile. Ultimately, I think the learning here is let the shaders shade. Yeah, maybe perhaps the LEDs will flash. Yeah, anything is possible. I could turn the lights down a little bit, and now that we're done filling it up. Should have let the shaders go. Ultimately, what did we learn here? Let the shaders go. Could we go to the firing range? Absolutely, but I want my first experience to be a real one. You know what I mean? Like, we'll do all that. I've got, gunfire on the soundboard. We'll go listen to sound effects of squealing tires or whatever else. We'll try to make gunshot noises into the microphone to see what we can do. What I really want to know is how come the shader compilation thing went away, even though it's like still compiling. And then it reappears when I go try to join a match. Does it just do it in the background now? I feel like this number, the preloading shaders icon used to always show up. Oh, there we go. Upper left corner. Like okay, they redid some of the as if these menus weren't weird enough already. They went and redid them to like, now we've got a challenges menu and you can go in here and look at your weekly challenges. And do you want the jack glassless optic? I'm like, yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah, I suppose I kind of do. I guess, I mean, yeah, I probably, yeah. Like, well, you gotta complete these. If I get triple kills with shotguns, I'll be one step closer to unlocking the Jack Maglift kit. Then we got our dailies, and then we've got our armory unlocks, which are things we, if we complete dailies, then we get closer to unlocking these items. And then over here, there's other shit you can unlock. And then this is how you unlock dudes, even though I've already unlocked all the dudes except for these dudes that you get from the single player or from playing zombies mode. And then guns. I don't, what is that? These are gun challenges, which there's like there are other ways to see the gun challenges other than this, but they decided, hey, we're making a challenges menu. We might as well put all the gun challenges in the challenges menu, even though they're already in the other menu too. And also before that view all challenges thing was there, you used to have to go over to event and then go down to weekly challenges to get to this menu. And then there's whatever this shit is. And then there's the battle pass. What does the battle pass smell like? Nothing yet. Okay. 69% shadered. My nose is mostly recovered. Though now I realize as I'm rubbing my nose, I think I got some kind of scent on my... This finger smells gross. Unfortunately, because the app is like... Well, I don't know how you... It would be nice if you could... No, it wouldn't. Who cares? I was gonna say, it'd be nice if you could provide your own custom scents and then tell it what scent you had loaded so it knew what to... But who... Like, no. What? No, it wouldn't. No, it fucking wouldn't. You know, maybe I fill it full of suntan lotion? Did it happen? Oh! What? It smells... Is this forest? Did it... I don't... It smells kind of... I think forest went off? It smells like a fucking Spencer's Gifts. Like it smells like you went to the cheap, shitty perfume section of a Spencer's Gifts. But yeah, it should have like coconut oil or suntan lotion, or, you know. I'm saying, like, if I'm going to be playing virtual reality sex video games, I need a set of smells to go with it. Suntan lotion, sadness, you know, just like the cold Wendy's French fries, you know, the smells of intimacy. I guess if I take the top off, we'll know what smell that just was.
Kill confirmed.
That was number 2.
Eliminate hostiles.
I forget what number 2 is.
Lost the lead.
You owe me one.
We've taken the lead.
Get lit up. Switching mags. Shot.
Oh.
Hostile UAV in the area.
None of it smells like anything.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm going to open up the app so I can see what number 2 was. Number 2 is explosions. I suppose that's apt.
The enemy's taken the lead.
This doesn't smell like explosions. This smells like... Oh, dog. Nice oil diffuser.
Reloading. We've secured the lead. Hostile UAV in the area.
This one is gunfire. This one right here. This is the explosions.
We've taken the lead. Hostile Guardian has been deployed. Confirmed that.
It does say when you attempt to test fire it, it says it seems like it will only fire once every 60 seconds.
Check your fire.
Mortar strike near your position. Enemy UAV active. Attack secure. Kill confirmed.
These explosions, it's so real. It's like I'm there.
Lit up.
Confirmed. We've taken the lead.
Enemy spotted.
All right, that was number one. Gunfire just went off. This doesn't smell like gunfire.
Taking fire. Semtex.
This doesn't smell like when you shoot a gun. This doesn't smell like gunfire. They, like the one thing, their number one scent. They fucked up. They fucked up the one scent that he needed to get right more than the other one. So yeah, if you are just joining and you missed some of the explanations at the top of it, this thing works off audio. And so the idea is that when it hears specific types of sounds, it will then emit the appropriate smell of the 6 smells that it has.
Get lit up.
This goes in the garage with the rest of the garbage. I don't know that I want something that smells like this in the garage. This might have to actually go. This might have to not stay in the house after this test. Unless it's the greatest thing ever, in which case, you know. But it has like fucking like when I hooked it up, it had a firmware update and shit. Like it's
Hostile UAV in the area.
It's fucked. Like for a thing that I thought for sure would just be like, oh, just plug it in and it goes. And you know, and maybe there's a method to update the firmware by plugging it in over USB briefly, or you know, a USB port where you can. That was gunfire again. So, starting here, this one is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so, in the that 1 is gunfire, 2 is explosions, 3 is racing, 4 is forest, 5 is storm, and 6 is clean air.
Check your fire.
Secure. Kill confirmed.
The gunfire smell, I'm gonna turn it down for a little bit, and we'll talk for a bit here. We'll see. I mean, how sensitive it is or isn't, I suppose, by turning it down.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
Gunfire is a very sharp smell, a very pungent, like the burning of gunpowder. It doesn't smell like a fire. It smells like gunfire. Like I'm having a hard time. Like there's a sulfur, you know, it is a burning sulfur sort of smell, I suppose. Is it near? Yes. So it's not. It is not entirely unlike fireworks. Actually, it is. It is a lot like fireworks.
Get lit up.
It is. Yeah. It's so. Yeah. Acrid. Yes. Acrid. I suppose is the term.
Enemy KIA. Kill confirmed.
But yes, fireworks is very, very much like it. Yes. Oh, that thing's still up, huh? Jeez. Would you be better off lighting a sparkler? I mean, yeah, but like.
Mission failed. Return to base.
It just hit number 5 during a quiet time, during me, after I said, No, but it's not, so it's not getting the audio from my microphone, actually. It just hit storm during a quiet moment, and I don't know why. But basically, it's hearing what you're hearing. With the exception of my voice. My voice is not routed through. It's actually one of the nice things about having, I'm a big fan of the Go XLR, which is an audio mixer and has a lot of ins and outs and all that other stuff. And this thing hooks up to a Go XLR quite easily, because it has multiple outputs, and so I can just pipe an output to that and then route whatever I want to it or not. Can I describe what the gunfire smells like? This doesn't smell like gunfire. This doesn't smell like burning gunpowder. In fact, I would say so far, all of the smells smell largely the same. Yeah, so this would work on consoles, because you could also run HDMI through it. Basically, anything that is HDMI audio or is headphone jack audio, you can pipe through the box. And so it smells like shitty essential oil. But okay, so if you have an essential oil diffuser, there is a base level smell that they all kind of smell like. And then there's a scent on top of it. Like you smell the oil, and then there is a scent there. Like, oh, it's lavender. Yeah, it's kind of a waxy smell. It's thick. It feels like it's coating your insides a little bit.
Throwing grenade.
Secured the lead.
And this just smells like a weird essential oil diffuser, and the scents are it doesn't like none of these smell like anything identifiable. Like gunfire to me doesn't smell anything at all like actual gunfire. Like there's
We've taken the lead.
there's a kind of smoky smell to it, but that's not the same thing. Gunfire is not just a smoky smell. And explosions, same deal. Like I'll say the difference between gunfire and explosions feels quite minimal. And so right now it feels like you walked into the bathroom right after someone before you just applied a lot of cologne. And it's not a good cologne. It's a bad cologne. And it's
Our counter UAV is active.
I guess I got to turn this back up because I feel like it's not going off as much. Middle school gym locker cologne. Yeah, like there is kind of a, like, yes, kind of. It does have this like really cheap, shitty cologne kind of vibe to it. But not, but the scent is a lot lighter. When we think about shitty colognes, we think about these overpowering scents. Like, this is far lighter than that. Overall.
Taking fire.
It's the smell is not quite as thick as like an Axe body spray or some crazy shit like that.
Decoy out. Throwing grenade. Don't fuck with my team.
It's aerosol can smell. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, because it's weaker than a proper cologne, which, you know, that makes sense. That would be overpowering.
Enemy KIA. Changing mags.
If I moved the scents around, do I think I would even notice? Well, I think the only two that have fired so far reliably have been gunfire and explosions. So we'll try a couple of different games here and see what they smell like.
Taking fire.
Right near your location.
And we'll try to get all 6 things to fire by the time we're done, I suppose. The firing doesn't seem to correspond to any specific sound. Well, I mean, keep in mind that we're playing a game where guns and explosions are just happening constantly. So it's a pretty safe bet on their part that they can just fucking fire slots 1 and 2 every 60 seconds or so, and it'll be okay.
Friendly UAV on station.
I feel like it's not firing from my gunfire, but like if I'm running around a corner and someone else is shooting, I feel like that's caused it to go off. But it's hard to know. How much does the smell linger? It is still very strong. It is still about as strong as when it fired.
Taking fire. Throwing grenade.
UAV standing by.
Dropped him.
And it's starting to, it just is starting to smell,
Requesting recon flyover.
Mission time is half
it's
over.
this rancid, it's not a, it doesn't smell like rubber. You know, maybe the racing one will smell a little bit more like rubber when it's diffused, but it just smells kind of gross. In a way, there is like a plasticky, rubbery kind of smell to it.
Frag out.
It'll soak into your furniture. Yeah, I mean, I imagine, you know, the same way fucking vape juice. Like people that vape inside
Run. Keep up the chase.
are just like, whatever, man. And then suddenly your microfiber couch just stinks like this. It doesn't, not of the flavor of the vape juice, just generic vape juice scent. That's kind of what this smells like, is generic
Need recon overhead.
vape juice aftermath.
Is on station. Recon online.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, the gun sounds in this game are somewhat exaggerated, and I wonder if that's causing it to fire off explosions more often. This sucks, man. This fucking stinks. Ugh.
Ooh, time to fight. Yeah.
This is gross. It's just gross. I don't know. Like it doesn't. Yeah, for some reason at the end of a round, it fires off Storm. I don't know what it is about the end of a Call of Duty match that it goes, how about a little storm? But that doesn't smell like much of anything either. And it fires when it's quiet too, so I don't know. Maybe it's the quiet storm. There you go. Like I can feel it on my tongue. It's ever present in my nose. This is gross. Okay. Well, now that we've got some quiet here. So like I said, it is not receiving my voice. My voice is not routed through to the device, but this is. I mean, as advertised, I pushed the gunfire button and it did emit the, I'll give it. I do not have pets. Yes, no, you're right. If you have essential oils around pets, don't have essential oils around pets. All right, we hit the explosion buttons and then it did an explosion, so congratulations to everyone. Yeah, can I hit the blood? So blood is the blood flavor is not available yet, unfortunately. Again, let me open that up. Because I can't remember. Storm, forest, racing, gunfire, and explosions. Why don't we play a video? Why don't we'll find some Forza Motorsport video footage. I'm trying to think if I don't think I have any driving games installed right now. Well, let me double check that I'm pretty sure I uninstalled Forza because I realized I am never going to play this. Yeah, no. Oh, but I do. I have an idea for forest. I have an idea for forest and perhaps storm. When the time comes, but let's see if we can find. What the fuck? This channel has a fucking 20-hour video of Forza gameplay. That's excessive.
We gather at iconic cathedrals of speed.
Why is it just firing
United
storm?
By passion. Driven by competition.
Yeah, maybe the bass is being recognized as thunder, which would be really stupid considering how bassy games can get.
Every
Let's skip ahead here.
Find your rhythm and you'll be fast.
It's a 20-hour video of Forza gameplay. All right. Shout out to Scirocco, I guess, for... Okay, yeah, there. Number 3 just fired. That is the racing chamber. trying to smell it. I'm trying to smell it. There's not a gasoline smell. So this one, when we were smelling it directly in the bottle, just kind of smelled like a slightly different take on explosions and gunfire, to be honest. There's maybe a slight like a more rubbery smell. Again, burning tires has a very specific smell as well. My parents had a lot where they had a bunch of junk tires that were, you know, as they put them there and then they get disposed of. This was in the 80s. Storm just fired. I suppose it is raining, but that's not loud enough for it to know that, right? And their junk tire yard caught on fire. So I don't know if you've been around a bunch of burning tires, but that's okay. I guess that's two different things. A tire on fire smells a lot different than you burning rubber. And I have fucking burnt some tread off some fucking tires, man. Not so much these days, but when I was 16 or so, right up until I wrecked my car, I was smoking the fucking tires off of that car. Went through like 2 sets of tires real fast because I was just every stoplight just skirt constantly roasting them. So the coming out of the diffuser, I will say that the racing smell does smell a little bit more like tires. But again, this was the one that had this kind of like mesquite, almost smoky, like if you had a shitty low-rent mesquite barbecue sauce that you basted onto some meat and it smelled bad because it's really shitty. It's really shitty barbecue sauce. Like it's kind of that scent. Liquid smoke kind of. Yes, there is a bit of a, but a little bit. Yeah, I you know, like I don't think it's as accurate as it could be. But sitting here knowing that the racing one fired off and smelling it and knowing what it's supposed to be, I go like, oh yeah, there's a little bit of, it's a little bit of burning rubber. It's a little bit, but not, it's not that accurate. It's not very good, but it's the best one of the ones. Of the smells so far, it is the one that at least approaches accuracy. Whereas I think gunfire is terrible. Like gunfire doesn't smell like gunfire. But also it's getting harder and harder to tell as time goes on because honestly, like this thing's been fucking spitting out smells for the past, 45 minutes or an hour or whatever. And now this room just smells like a fucking hazy disaster.
3 remaining.
This thing's disgusting. This device is disgusting. Did the open window help at all? I hope so. I don't, like I opened it before the stream started, so hopefully. But you know that guy who is constantly either like vaping or smoking a lot of weed and also has an oil diffuser because they think that that's fucking hella holistic, bro. No, bro, you know, with the oils in there, it's like, it's good. No, it's just fucking chill, bro. It's fucking chill. No, here, over here. I got Merly fucking Grinch over here, man. No, come on. This room is starting to smell like that dude's room, but without the weed. But this thing does just seem like it's an oil diffuser, so I don't know what else you could put in a diffuser. Storm has gone off again.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
Like, yeah, can you diffuse weed in a? Or could you put weed oil? Could you put hash oil in this thing, and then just put it in the gunfire one, and then play Call of Duty until you have hotboxed your room? Does that work? I don't know. Yeah, let's get a little more racing scent in here. Oh, fuck. This was a terrible... I can't believe I fucking... I was going to say I can't believe I let you fuckers talk me into this, but honestly, no one on the Discord demanded I do this. No one said, you must do this. This is why we subscribe to the Patreon. It was more an inference. It was more... As I saw the discussion take on more and more interest, I was like, well, you know, look, man, this is why I'm here. I did this for you. I did this, but I did it for you. The smell is, again, the racing scent has fired off, and so that has kind of become the overwhelming smell over the others because it recently fired off. I am starting to not want to take deep breaths because as I inhale sharply, there's a bit of... How much is this thing? This is 150 bucks.
One more. Finish strong.
150 bucks. Yeah. Okay, I think we've done some racing, and I guess I don't know. Again, maybe it's. I don't know why Storm is firing off. I mean, it is raining here, so maybe it's hearing the wetness of the tires. But I suppose the wetness of the tires on the track does sound a little bit like rain. So if you had an algorithm trying to detect rain, this might pick that up. Okay. All right. That's probably all the forts that we need to see. I was thinking about what would be a game with forest. What would be a forest game? And I was having trouble thinking of one until we opened up the Xbox app. I didn't see anything in the manual about where you're supposed to position this thing, but I'm guessing you should put it further away from yourself than I have done here. It does just need to be plugged into power, so you could theoretically put it a lot of different places. It just connects to your Wi-Fi. Minecraft, that's a game with like foresty kind of wilderness sounds. Okay, what world is this? Where am I? What? It's been a little too long since I've played Minecraft. And I have no idea where this is. Okay, I vaguely remember doing this. I vaguely remember building this little spot here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think like what... Oh, well... Hey, what's up? Ow. Gunfire? What? It doesn't smell like gunfire. It smells like a dickhead wearing like the worst fucking scent imaginable. It smells like an asshole, but not like a literal asshole. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this isn't going to work out in terms of the scents we're looking for. Maybe the other... I mean, it's just going to be the same sound effects in the same world, but... All right, this is a forest. We're in one. Not for long, though. See, this seems like a sound that would trigger a forest. I'll turn it up. Okay. Well, why don't we maybe we'll just find a YouTube video. Forest forest sounds. Sure. Woodland ambiance and bird song. There you go. Number 4. That's forest. This is a garbage, This is like you went to the dollar store for cleaning supplies, and instead of getting like a Pine Sol, you got some off-brand shit. That smells a little bit more like poison. But like vaguely like a tree. Vaguely, this smells vaguely like a tree. But like a bad tree. So yeah, pretty stoked. Pretty stoked at spending the $150 on it. The corporation spent the corporation spent this money. This came out of the company's coffers, as opposed to my own, which is a very minor sliver of difference. But it turns out once you get a business credit card, you can just fucking buy stuff and charge it to the game, son. But yeah, you know, identifiable as a forest. I'll give it that, or identifiable as tree smell, as like generic chemical tree smell. Yeah, depreciating asset. It went from $150 to about $1 over the course of over the course of this stream here. Ah, yes. I'll take the tree smell a billion times. Yeah, Fabuloso, absolutely, which was the exact brand I was thinking of when I was thinking about dollar store ass cleaning products. The tree smell is a zillion times more pleasant than the others, which makes sense because the other smells are supposed to be gunfire, explosions, and racing. And those all actually smell relatively similar. So it's kind of weird that they devoted 3 chambers to those 3 things because it doesn't seem that different. When I opened it up and smelled the bottles earlier, they did smell different. It's not 3 bottles of the same thing. Racing is a little more rubbery, but like explosions and gunfire is a little weird because explosions and gunfire smell very similar, but neither of them smell all that accurate. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. I've been around explosions, but nothing big. I haven't like blown up a car, and a blown up car would smell like gasoline anyway. So, but I've been around. I've been around pipe bombs. I've never made one myself, but I know folks who have, and so I was able to experience the pure joy of explosions. As a child, as a minor. But yeah, I don't know. I used to shoot guns all the time. So like I feel relatively well versed. I love the gun smoke. You know what I'm saying? In Minecraft. Wait, are we still doing that? Does that work? I think I'm mostly I'm disappointed. Like this thing works well enough in terms of the chambers fire when a vaguely appropriate thing is on screen. I wouldn't be, in fact, as someone who just typed in forest sounds into YouTube, I would not be surprised if they literally trained whatever box they have here to detect forest sounds on this literal video, because it is the first one that comes up when you type forest sounds into YouTube. Yeah, tire fires are gross. Tire fires are super disgusting. Burning rubber is not the same smell. It's similar, but it is not the same smell. Because I love the smell of burning rubber. Not as much as I love the smell of gasoline. I love the sights and sounds of car mischief, I suppose is what I should say. Yes, we need, yes, bleach, burnout, fucking add it. Yes, now you're fucking talking. So I guess we've gotten, so I don't think there is anything that triggers clean air. I think you are meant to trigger clean air at the end of a session to clear the air. And so I might do that here. And then we'll play some more games, I guess, and see what happens. But I feel like we've at least, like, we've smelled the smells. And I have to say, gunfire, not a fan, feels inaccurate. Chamber 1, not a fan. Number 2, explosions. Doesn't seem off, doesn't seem correct. Smells like a weirder gunfire. Like the difference between gunfire and explosions feels relatively minor. And neither of them smell especially vibrant or evocative, I would say. Racing is more accurate than the others. You get a little light bit of rubbery, kind of like a burning rubber sort of thing in there, but not, it also ain't right, which, you know, hey, essential oils are never going to be as accurate as real smells, right? But also, if you go read the marketing for this, they're like, forest is like if you just took a wet forest storm is after you walk outside after the rain, and this, you know, obviously their marketing is going to make a lot of claims that I don't think the product backs up in any way, shape, or form. Other than it seems to fire the scent chambers at a relatively appropriate time, with the exception of Storm firing off at the end, at the silent end of a Call of Duty match. Storm seems very generic. Storm does not read to me as like they're going after that smell of like, oh, after a rain, you know, that crisp post-rain smell. I don't think they achieve any of that in Storm. And now we're going to try clean air. I'm going to tap the button. That smells like a cotton candy vape. That smells like a cotton candy scented fucking vape. It smells like a sickly sweet vape smell. Like someone is ripping fucking clouds in here. I am fucking so disgusted by this. I am so fucking unhappy right now that the clean air smells like a sickly sweet, disgustingly sweet. It has overpowered all of the other smells. So I will give it that. But my eyes, it is burning my eyes. I'm gonna push clean air again and see what it says, if it'll let me fire it again. Oh yeah, it did, or it says it did, but I guess it didn't actually do it. Error: clean air cannot activate right now. It will activate after 60 seconds. So maybe I opened the app and unlocked my phone too fast, and I pushed the button, and it didn't. And it wouldn't fire because it wasn't. Now let's hit clean air again here. No, it's still giving me the error message even though I force quit the app. Did clean air fire when I wasn't looking because it still smells fucking sickly sweet in here. Can I overclock it? Yeah, I don't know. I can do... Oh, what? Oh, Forest. Forest is firing again. We can dim the LEDs, and we can check for a firmware update. That seems to be the only thing that the app does. If we long press on a scent on the app, it'll let us set it to any of the existing 6 scents, which that's, you're not going to really see that here, but that way if you know, put them in different chambers, or theoretically when they eventually have alternate smells to put in, they will have to update the app with that because those smells are not here. This also lists the levels in the cartridges. They all say 99%, which some of them said 99% before we even started. So I take that to mean that these might last a while. Did it fire? What? Is it concerning that you can see it come out like vape smoke? No, because that's, I mean, an oil diffuser, you see it coming out of that too. This is a pretty thick rip. It's a pretty thick cloud that comes out. I will grant you that. But an oil diffuser just kind of goes forever when you turn it on. How much is a cartridge by itself? We don't know. They haven't started selling the replacement bottles yet. So we don't know. I haven't seen anything that says how much that will be. All right, why don't we start answering the real questions here? Oh, I don't like it. Could we mix the scents? Sure, but like the box is still listening for the same type of like sounds, right? So even in those scenarios, like we could fill up gunfire with I don't know, piss, or I don't know if that would work or not. But it would still trigger when it hears gunfire, unless you could also somehow hack the device to have it listen for different types of audio. I don't really know. It was like, yeah, that was an explosion, all right. And some gunfire. This is how this game was always meant to be played. That much I'm sure of. A deer piss essential oil for hunters? Yeah. Now my roommate who also who vaped in the house, and I let him. I you know, at the time I thought like, oh, whatever, he's vaping, and then it was only like after a year or so of that I realized like, oh, this couch is fucked. This microfiber couch is super disgusting now. He wasn't into hunting per se, but like I don't know. He was vaping shit that smelled like Red Bull, and then also taking like deer antler velvet drops into like. So I don't know. I'm surprised we didn't have some deer piss in the house at some point. Fuck these dinosaurs. Detected those punches as gunfire. And it stinks. Ah. Like, who would want to do this? You know, even as someone who doesn't really mind the actual scent of gunfire, I would not want that inside a house. I don't know if you've ever fired a gun indoors. It's loud. It's unpleasant, but the smell is way more powerful, obviously, than when you're firing outside at like an outdoor range or something like that, you know. The fact that this fucker just runs at you every time you hit him. I feel like it hasn't fired off in a long time, but it's... Cool. I'm kind of I keep thinking about like what does this game smell like? You know, and yeah, maybe if they were reading video signal along with audio, then they could be like, oh, this is like a blue sky or something like that. And anything? No? Alright, it decided that breaking blocks were an explosion, which I suppose is, I suppose that's accurate. All right. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's find out. Let's find that out. Let's try. Let's try this. Download a quick update here. Let's hit that clean air, baby. Let's clear the air. That one goes, man. Clean air is, and again, it's just it literally smells like a fucking cotton candy fucking vape. There's so much of it. My mouth. It's like you ripped clouds into my fucking mouth, you dick. It's so gross, dude. This is so gross. Like the clean air one might be the grossest one of all of them. Ugh. Won't this get your keyboard and PC all sticky? So a short session like this shouldn't do that. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out. But a few hours shouldn't do that. You know, like people have oil diffusers on in a room for hours and hours and hours, and things don't get necessarily sticky over time. I have found that if you're in the weed guy's room who has his oil diffuser on top of that, there's a thickness to everything you touch. It's not necessarily sticky. It's more like, this is almost clammy. Either way, it's gross. This thing sucks. I am unhappy with it. I am unhappy with the quality of the smells. I am unhappy that the device requires you to attach 2 devices to your Wi-Fi. I am annoyed that it requires an app. I'm disgusted that you have to create an account for it so that they can email you about, their hot new scents or whatever. I think across the board, and again, the product feels like very, the quick start, the URL and the quick start guide was broken when I went to go try to figure out how to use it. That wasn't there. There's just a lot of stuff top to bottom where this thing feels, scam is not the word because I bought it and they sent it here and it works about as well as I thought it would. But in terms of the hoops you have to jump through to hook this stupid thing up, and then you hook it up and it's a very stupid thing. And the smells are bad. The thing, okay, there you go. Let's just boil this down. The thing that is supposed to make smells that correspond to your video games, all the smells are bad. None of the smells are smells that you want to smell. Even the ones that purport to be good smells, like forest, storm, and clean air, are bad smells. And so I guess I would say if this device was the least bit intriguing to you in a real way, where you're like, oh, maybe that would be cool. Like it does not feel like a good execution of the concept. And so even though the device, I would say, is functional, you don't want this. I'm just gonna... this video is gonna go on YouTube later, and I honestly don't want to fucking deal with it. I'm sorry. I want to hear the soundtrack as much as you do. It's just such a hassle. I put up that video where I played Star Wars Dark Forces, and even that got hit for like, that's the Star Wars theme, dude. I'm like, yeah, but it's OPL 3. Like, fucking leave me alone. Need a candy shop scent? Yeah, I mean, I just hit the clean air one whenever.
Can you hear me?
Which one did that fire? The man talking caused it to shoot to...
More than I like. Which way now?
Oh, is this going to be like compiling shaders as it goes?
Street and try the rooftops.
It's
There's
like
a bridge
Call of Duty
over
was
the road.
bad.
Piece of fucking shit. You know who you fucking with? I ain't never seen shit like this. This is the best you got? Shit, I fucked up.
That's right, Tony Yayo, you did.
Sounds like we need to get high up, 50. We need some height, man.
Check out the scuff. 50 cent, motherfucker. Yo, this is 50, bitch. Where you at, bitches?
That's not a ladder. Oh, is there a stick? No.
This is war, bitch. Time to die.
Oh,
You bitches know who you messing with? I'm sick of this fucking shit.
Yo, 50, up there, we got company. Fucking incoming.
Is that all you got?
Put on the balcony, 50.
Come on, get some. Don't fuck with me. You want some of this, huh?
Stay in the arches. Take them down.
Fuck, bitch. Come on, get it, bitch. You want a shot at the title, bitch? Fuck you. It's over, motherfucker. Step up, pussies. You going down, son.
I think we can get up here.
This way, man, come on. Die, bitch. I'm gonna lay you out, bitch. Pop off, bitch. Die, bitch. You trying to climb me, bitch? Now climb this. I didn't sign up for this shit. All right, bitch. This is fucked, man. Fuck this shit, man.
We can drop down here.
First one free, motherfucker. Fucking cocksucker. Is that the best shit you got? Don't fucking play with me. Yeah, bitch. Come on, you fuck.
Getting close, 50.
They zeroed in. Gotta move
Get
it.
inside.
Now we're gaming, man.
Fucked up now.
You know, it's like there's this shitty smell happening. I'm playing 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. Like, this is just a good time.
Yes, Raul agreed to meet you on the terrace behind Arshad Courtyard.
All right, stay online. Come on, you and me, fucking pussy.
He's talking to Tony Yayo? Good God.
You motherfucking pussy.
So if you're not familiar with this game, you can click in the left stick to taunt at any time. And
Hell
taunting
yeah.
while you're killing people gives you more points. But also,
Oh, you fucked up now, bitch.
we can just make...
Game over, bitch. Lay the fuck
You can
down.
just make 50 Cent do this.
You wanna fuck with me? Spray this shit.
Get all that money, 50.
Yeah, you know, since it's just an oil diffuser, or it appears to just be an oil diffuser, yeah, I'm sure you could just put lavender in there and then Every time there was an explosion, you would go,
Maybe down these stairs, we can lift this shutter.
Fucking take it! Pussy punk bitch! What you smoking, motherfucker? You fucking with the best! This dump is safe, right?
Oh yes, of course. Raul will be out on the terrace.
Come on, yeah, come on! Die! Die!
That little hater got it in for us.
These legs, fuck! Take it! You motherfucker! You think you got me?
To the right, 50, ground floor.
You're fucking dead! Smile, motherfucker!
oh, that's not a...
You wish you never met me now, motherfucker! Bring it on, bitch!
Yo, they kicking in the door.
Come on, you and me, fucking pussy! Slip this shit! Get fucked! You fucking with the best! Game over, pussy!
Whoa,
yep,
check out this view. Looks like the terrace is through there.
You motherfucking pussies! Gonna fuck you up! You fucked up now!
And why said Raul be down here?
He better be.
All right. Yeah, it just feels like it's, you know, I feel like maybe this is like a weird commentary on video games, right? Like, most video games are just going to fire chambers 1 and 2, gunfire and explosions.
So what you got for me?
Handguns, rifles, assault weapons, rocket launchers, whatever you want. But understand this. I don't normally work with Americans.
Yes, Lloyd Banks is in the game. You can choose who you want your partner to be, or it also has online co-op.
Whenever you need weapons, call this number.
All right. We'll be in touch.
You are new here.
DJ
Let me give you one piece of advice.
Pooh Kid, I believe, is the third partner.
Trust no one.
No young buck.
I've got what I need. Where you at?
I'm at the Lotus Strip Club, half a mile south of the park. It's owned by a man named Yazid. You can trust him.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I'm on my way. That's the best you got? Bring it on, motherfuckers! Lay the fuck down!
So the thing about emulators, you know,
the barrel, 50.
is that, you know, all that shader compilation that games do now, none of these old games do it, obviously, and an emulator can't always do it either, and so it has to kind of compile them on the fly. And so if I were to play through this game once,
So how do you find this friend of
it would be
yours?
stuttery.
They often like
But if I were to
say,
keep
you
that
can find
cache
him in
of
the club.
precompiled shaders
real
and play it
nice. Where the
again,
fuck is it?
it would
So you can get
immediately
there via the
launch and
second
run
floor
a
of
lot
the
smoother,
Arshad courtyard. Take the upper exit.
which is just,
Step up, pussies!
you know. Wait, are we back in here? What the fuck's going on?
Go ahead, pop off, bitch! Fucking die! It's over, motherfucker!
Let's go get some of Raul's C4 at the barricade. Look out, it's gonna blow!
Punk, bitch!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't fuck with me!
Get down, man, get down!
You going down, son! Come on, get some! You want some of this, huh? This is war, bitch! Piece of fucking shit! I'm sick of this fucking shit! This is the best you got?
Fucking incoming!
I ain't never seen shit like this!
The fun thing is that you eventually will find shops and stuff where you can unlock more taunts.
Man, we gotta find
And it's
another
just
way out of here.
You there, Anwar? Is there another
I
way
feel
out
like
of
the
this
thing in
shithole?
this game that is most reliably triggering the explosions is me breaking those
Most definitely.
boxes.
The clock's ticking, Anwar.
Just try and get out of the courtyard. I'll guide you from there.
Get out how? And what? And what?
If you like hearing 50 Cent say the word Anwar,
Incoming! Just
all of y'all fucking names.
might I recommend 50 Cent belong the same.
50 Cent, motherfucker. You gonna fuck with me and my fucking group? You bitches know who you messing with. Time to die.
You know, I guess it's fine. I don't. It's
over here, 50. Maybe we can get out down here.
No thanks to that.
like I
piece of
don't
shit
want it
Anwar.
to go off, honestly, because it's just fucking so gross.
You're
It's
just 50,
so
bitch.
disgusting. And I guess it goes off often enough. Like I don't know. Like it feels like, you know, I'm shooting a lot of guns, and it occasionally goes off, and that's because it can't go off too many times, or else it would kill me. I don't know.
What the fuck, Anwar? You nearly got us killed in that shithole.
What? No. Did you? Are you out?
You better I am, and when I find you, you're gonna owe me big time. Now you better deliver the goods. Where's the strip club at?
Anya.
Mashtak Market Square. Head
Anya,
north,
how
and
do
you
I
should
get the
start
guns,
seeing signs
Anya?
for it.
Okay, let's go. Come on, yeah, come on. Eat lead, you fuck. Die, die. Bring it on, bitch. How you like it? Take it, motherfucker. You pussy motherfucker.
Check out all this shop, 50.
I'm gonna need some hardware soon, and Raul don't strike me as the kind of guy that would pass this shit up. Let's take it all. You out of your league, motherfucker. Try some of this shit. Take it. You think you got me? Fuck this. Motherfucking cocksucker.
Yo, 50, check it out. There go a payphone.
Time to give Raul a call. See if I can get some tools.
Okay, so on this playthrough that I did a while ago, I cheated to give myself a whole bunch of money so that I could buy all the taunts. I think I probably have all of this shit too, but I don't know.
Shit, not again!
What these fools ever learn?
Get down, man, get down! Take the stairs. Get the higher ground on these fools.
This shit is
Yo,
fucked
yo,
up.
yo! I'm hit, man, down!
No animation. Just walk up to Tony Yayo and hit the button.
Fuck this shit, man.
Incoming!
You gotta do better than that. You pussy motherfucker. Die, bitch. This is some fucked up shit.
Fucking incoming!
Yeah, bitch.
Those shutters open. We can climb up
yuck.
there.
This is fucked, man. You trying to climb me, bitch? Now climb this.
It smells so fucking bad.
Where
It's
the
so
fuck you at,
rank,
man?
man. This sucks, dude. This room is gonna be fucked for days. Like I can feel it in my eyes, you know?
Come on, you fucks. Eddie's place. Nice.
That was explosions again.
All you motherfuckers gonna pay.
Get down,
All right,
man,
bitch.
get down! Going out that construction site, 50.
You pussy motherfucker.
Fucking incoming!
You trying to climb me, bitch? Now climb this. Is that the best shit you got? I didn't sign up for this shit. This shit is fucked up.
This shit is fucked up.
Die, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Fuck this shit, man. You gotta do better than that. This is some fucked up shit.
Okay. All right.
Look out, it's gonna blow!
You motherfucker.
Like it just fired explosions, but like it's been seconds since there was an explosion. Yeah, I feel like it's often
Try some of
behind
this shit. Fuck this. Take
on
it.
top of that. Like it's, I don't know. This thing's bad. I don't know. Like I don't know what you want me to do. Like, this thing's fucking terrible.
You're fucking dead.
Probably sending audio in batches to some server. Shit, I wonder if that's why it has a Wi-Fi connection. Okay, we're gonna open up the old, we're gonna take a look at the router here. Join network February 29th at 2049. So that's, yeah, that's, that would be a little late, wouldn't it? It's 9:30. We're 2 hours in on the stream. But those are the devices. They both just list as network device in all lowercase. One of them has only used 149K in traffic, which is probably the STINKS device itself. The other device has used 136 megabytes. Yeah, so I'm not, I'm not going to, so I can turn on device isolation and then it won't be able to see the rest of the network. I could put both of these devices into the isolation dungeon, but then I don't think I would be able to connect to it from the phone. Yeah, so it must be, I didn't even think that. I thought it would do all that processing locally, but yeah, dude, it's almost definitely uploading audio or some form of it, some low fidelity audio or some sort of numbers or it is sending clips. It is fucking uploading audio and then processing it. Yeah, I could probably throw. I don't have Wireshark set up or anything like that. Did you? Yes. So yes, you have to make an account. This thing has firmware updates, all of that other shit. So on top of everything else, yes, it is also like these highly sketchy devices. With and the apps are full of misspellings, or not full of, but like there are like misspellings, and it's just like the app just, it does not seem like a quality product. It seems like it's got real fucking AliExpress vibes, if you know what I mean. It seems mad fucking sketchy. So I don't know what it's uploading. Yeah, we could do some Wiresharking or something, but I'm not super well versed in that. Anyway, that's 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, a great game. We'll see what this game smells like, and then maybe this will be the last game we smell today. Storm, apparently. What does Balatro smell like? And how come it keeps making one of my secondary monitors go dark every time I click on something? What do we got going on here? Well, there's your problem. We'll just go with that, I guess. I haven't played this. Doesn't really seem like it's necessarily my sort of thing, but someone asked me to find out what this game smells like, and so here we are. So we can level up a poker hand? Okay. Select up to 5 cards. Well, I mean, I guess I could play this this pair of 2s. Up to 5 cards. Okay. So I could just go like that. But how can I get rid of this 4, 5, 7, 8 knowing that, you know, what if I got a 6? What if I hit this straight? I mean, this is tantalizing to keep over here. All right, let's ditch one of these 4s. Earn 300 chips before you run out of hands. Okay. Oh, I guess I kind of can't do both, huh? There we go. But I guess it's not a it's not a royal flush. Fuck it. But yeah, this thing has a it's at times these smells smell like a really gross cheap cologne. Like the smoky ones, the burning rubber and the explosions and gunfire. After that lingers for 20 minutes or so, it just starts to feel like you're in someone's cologne zone. And the fresh air one that they mean for you to, like, you know, get rid of all the other smells has a really strong cotton candy, like a sweet, disgustingly sweet, like vape smell. It's gross. It's maybe the worst one. The clean air one is maybe the worst one. So I guess my question about this game, as having not played it, is I did see that there was like deck building involved. And so I guess I'm guessing you put together a deck of player cards and jokers and stuff like that. Or, okay, yeah. Or stuff like this. As opposed to it just being like a card game. Yeah, okay, so you're adding cards to your deck, and then, okay. That was the part, as I was reading about it, that sort of, like, made me think, oh, maybe this is not gonna, because I don't like building decks. I like games that, like, play around with the rules of poker, though. Gives $1 per unused discard this run. Select up to 2 cards in your hand and press use on them to enhance them. So does that mean I should pick useless cards? Because it will turn them into molt cards? Or should I have picked, like, a pair? Oh. I see. Well. Was that Storm again? What just went off? I think that was Storm. If I throw this in here, will it... Or did I just waste it because it's not part of an actual hand? Oh, okay. No, I got the molt there. Storm, so was that Storm then? Because that Storm doesn't have a very distinguished smell. Level up 2 pair plus 1 and 20 chips. Well, permanently gained 1 hand per round. That seems... I mean, by permanently, I imagine that means not just this run. No, it's just for this run? Ugh. Ugh. Oh well. So 2 random cards will get dumped every time I play. Okay. Well, let's play these. Okay, well. I guess we just got our 2s here, huh? 9-10 Jack Queen, but it'll discard 2 cards after every time we play them, so the odds of me keeping those 4 cards long enough to build that straight is probably pretty unlikely. Whereas I could just like dump all of those and see. Alright, well, we got 2 pair now at least. So I guess the answer is Balatro doesn't smell like much. An occasional whiff of storm. Plus 1 mult per consecutive hand played without scoring face card. Each played card with Diamond Suit gives 1.5 when scored. Suit changes at end of round. Well, we don't have enough for that either way. Choose 1 of up to 3 playing cards to add to your deck. Bonus card, 30 extra chips. All right, cool. Let's get an ace. Ugh. This is true for me in poker. I am always chasing a straight. I am always a sucker. I can never run away from a straight. I can never just go like, ugh. Do we have enough for a flush? We do not. Well, I guess like actually, the question I have is, I mean, I don't have 5 of them. Do you need a full 5 for a flush, or can I do like a 3-card flush because you can just play however many cards you want? Does this technically count as a flush? Or does it need to be a full 5? You need 5? Okay. I figured that was the case, but I don't know. But I guess we could just go boom, 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 and just throw all this shit away and hope for the best. Let's just, we'll play 2 pair here. See if we can get that fancy ace that we pulled earlier to come out. Though I guess, is this gonna... No, not quite. Not quite 800. It's a lot of aces. Yeah, this is cool. Yes, this is a good game. The rest of you are right. This is a good game. Plus 12 mult if you play a straight as a... So wait, so as long as I can have up to 5 jokers in my hand, and then these are just passively there, right? Like I'm always getting that +4, and if I play a straight, I get this, right? I don't have to like click and play it, right? Okay, good. Oh, and they apply an order. Okay, can I change the... Yeah, okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, man. We're gonna make it happen. You'll see. You'll all see.
And don't forget the Joker!
I guess, you know, you could go look at your hand and go like, do I even fucking have any 3s or 8s? God damn it. I'm giving up on my straight dreams. Every played card counts in scoring. Oh, that's interesting. When any booster pack is skipped. I mean, I guess might as well. All diamond cards are debuffed. That's a really silly concept. Like scores no chips and all abilities are disabled. Okay. Well, they still, I mean, it'll still count in hands, I guess, but so I can still like do that, but it's just not going to do the thing. Got this straight, but I also got 3 clubs. I don't know. I guess you kind of got to pick a thing and go for it and not be like, well, I could get a straight or a flush. Do I have a 7 of clubs? I do. There's one in there somewhere. God damn it. Oh, well, I need a 5. That's not a straight flush, but that's... Yeah, okay. Count better. Well, if it counts all cards, then I guess I could just play that and get my stuff. Yeah. Can I play 6 cards? No. Okay. So like I don't. Is there? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the multiplier is determined by what you. Okay, I get it. So a flush will give me a ×4 out of the gate, and then okay. So this will still count as a full house, even if I don't get points for those cards. Is this going to be enough points? Or did I lose? Oh, I still have. Okay. The smell is going away. Like it hasn't, because the smell hasn't fired off in a while. Like maybe I'm just used to it, and maybe if I walked out of this room and walked back in, it would smell like death again. But every played card permanently gains +4. So we're going to want to put that over here. I mean, it probably doesn't matter on the math. Got 4 of those things, so let's throw away the rest of this shit. Oh, I'm so mad. And we don't have a ton of hearts left in the deck, so maybe that'd be asking a bit much to try and get those out. But what do we have a lot of? I mean, a lot of diamonds, but we don't have a lot of diamonds out, so that's why. All right, okay. Let's just play these 4s. And throw that bonus card in there for some chips. I feel like I should use this in a better hand with a better multiplier, honestly, because that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point, right? Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I should be going for straights because I have the straight joker. We got 3 aces and we got 3 9s, so throw this shit away. All right. Oh, I fucked it up. What did I... Jesus Christ. God damn it. Motherfucker. Oh, well. It was a good run. Got 3 9s. We gamble. Gamble, baby. There we go. Okay. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Sucked it out. Sucked it out at the river. $40 chips for each extra discard. Like, eh. Converts 3 cards into spades. Enhances 2 selected cards to molt cards. Gold card. $3 if this card is held in hand at the end of the round. Huh. I guess that seems like something I would. Okay, do I drag it? What? How do I? Oh, I have to use it right now. Okay. Huh, okay. So it works with the cards that are currently in my hand. Okay. I see. I guess, I don't know. So far, Balatro doesn't smell like much. None of the audio in it is triggering much of the... I think we got the storm scent a couple of times. But that was it. So, I mean, I could just, like, do a pair and then add an extra 8 multiplier to it. Which is not a great use. I don't know. We're going to wrap it up soon, so I'm going to play recklessly and fuck around a little bit. I should start looking at like how much each round or each one of these hands is scoring, just to get a sense of what's good and bad. This doesn't... Yeah. Can't do weird wraparound straights. We got 3 diamonds on the board. We got 4 diamonds on the board. Yeah, you can do an ace low straight. That makes sense, but you can't wrap them. I want these diamonds, man. Yeah, 500 a round is, or 500 a hand is not going to get us to 4,200, huh? Gotta say, 4 aces, not bad. What do I think Cruelty Squad smells like? None of these scents would map to anything Cruelty Squad is doing. Even the guns in Cruelty Squad somehow don't smell like real guns. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. All hard cards are debuffed.
Chill.
I love the gun smoke. Oh, that sucks. Why did I do that? What the fuck is wrong with me? That would be like a really funny, like, channel points nightmare sort of thing of like, you played an audio clip that makes all of these smells trigger. It's really disgusting. Fuck it. Yeah, that didn't really do us any good. Well, 4 cards to a flush. So if you're just joining us, I think we've determined that this little box here that powers this smell device is uploading something constantly, probably audio, to be processed in the cloud. And then when it detects something that it thinks is appropriate, like gunshots or explosions, several seconds later, it emits disaster smells from this essential oil diffuser that has 6 chambers, 1 for each scent. You know, the 6 scents. Let's take a look at the router again and see if the data on that on this thing has crept up at all since we've been talking about it. Uploading at 0.2 megabits per second. We're now up to 200 megabytes of total traffic usage. And that is since 8:50 p.m. So a little over an hour. And let's say call it just about an hour and a half. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. And I feel like nothing, I mean, because there's no, like, well, right? There's no, it doesn't come with an instruction manual. It comes with a little thing that says go to our website, and then the URL on the card doesn't go anywhere at 404s. And then also, I don't think the manual says anything about uploading, about the cloud, baby. I'm pretty you know, I would say I'm pretty unhappy with it, but honestly, my expectations were quite low. Well, we need this. We need this. We need this. We need this flush. I need this flush for me. I'm gonna go flush my head down the fucking toilet. Are you kidding me? Do I throw away a hand, just like play these cards to get them out of my life? Did I get any pleasant smells out of it? No, none of the smells are pleasant. There are 3 smells that are the equivalent of like burning shit, which is gunfire, explosions, and a racing, which is like a burning rubber, conceptually like a burning rubber thing. And then there is forest, which smells like super fucking low rent, bad cleaning products. Like the most fucking trash ass, like dollar store Pine Sol you have ever fucking gotten your hands on. And then there's one called Storm that kind of doesn't really smell like much of anything. And then there is Clean Air, which you trigger manually, theoretically, at the end of a session. And Clean Air might be the worst one of all. Clean Air smells like a cotton candy vape. Like someone ripped a fucking fat cloud into your face. And, it's, yeah, I mean, I'm going to hang on to this until the anime scent comes out, clearly, because, I mean, why, you know, like, why, you know, of course. We need to smell anime. What would they even make anime smell? I feel like the cotton candy vape scent would maybe be like some kind of sickly sweet, some kind of disgustingly sweet thing. Yeah, is that the cum scented one? Does the anime one end up smelling like cum? Is that their commentary on the genre? I've smelled some pretty fucked up smells in the streets of Japan, walking through Tokyo. But it's just big city smell. It's just like you walked over New York sometimes smells the same way, right? It's like you walked over a vent in the ground, and out of this grate there is just steam coming out of it, and you're like, good God, man, what is that? But it's an enchanting smell. It's the smell of the big city. We have one hand left to play and no discards, so I think this is probably it for us. Which is fine. Got this hot pair of 10s. I mean, these cards will do something as well. So let's play them anyway. Defeated by the head. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't need that, bud. That's fucked up. I thought I was down with the I thought I was into the Joker's car. I know all the words off Great Malenko. Come on, man. This seems fucking fantastic. I'm happy that I tried it. Because I was initially kind of scared away by the deck building sort of thing, but yeah, hell of a game. Hell of a game. And doesn't trigger the smells very often, which I appreciate as well. Unlike this. Just wait, eventually. Hooray. Explosions. Yeah, exactly. How long until someone hacks the website of this and all the audio of all of the one person who bought this? Me. It's just my game audio. So, you know, it's actually a nice thing about the whole audio setup I have here is that my voice doesn't go through the mix that is going to this. I have, because it is this headphone. I have headphone jacks coming through it, and then going out to my speakers here, which is a separate mix from the one I hear in my headphones. The one in my headphones I do hear myself, because you need that, because I'm a goddamn professional. Oh, wrong button.
Drop it.
This should trigger the anime smell. This should trigger the anime smell.
Oh, Mondo cool. That's right, boys. Mondo cool. That's right, boys. Mondo cool. Oh, Mondo cool. Word up.
Chill.
Knock, knock. Open up the door.
It doesn't smell anything like gunfire. It doesn't smell anything like guns. And that's sad. Well, you know, if, some people who maybe weren't here earlier, I still have this forest video up. So, you know, we can go to the forest. No, wrong. Hello. Hi. I have to go to bed soon. I hope this room doesn't stink for days. Oh, God. Does it make weed smells? I mean, it picks up forest fast, man. But I can't smell it from here. Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked. I got to this video by typing forest sounds into YouTube, and I bet they did the same thing when they decided to figure out what a forest sounded like so they could train their fucking... They do build this thing as like being an AI thing. I'll show you the box. Fucking forest. God damn it. Fuck forest. Fuck a forest. AI automatically releases scents during gaming. That's a sentence written on a box. I paid $150 for this sentence. It's bad. In conclusion, I think the GameScent is horrendous. But it is also like technically functional. So I will give it that. I hooked it up and it roughly does the thing that they said it would. I just think the smells are bad. Will it work with the Playdate? The Playdate has a headphone jack on it, right? That's all you would need. You would plug the headphone jack in, and then there's here, I'll switch back to the overhead. So anything with a headphone jack or HDMI, it has HDMI pass through and it has headphone jack pass through. So you could, well, here, why don't I open up my mixer? I think this will work. Let's see. Routing. We want to route headphone jack, line out. So now it should be hearing my voice. So let's see. What could I do? Well, I think it's getting my audio. I don't know. What would it would be like a forest? What we do like a. All right, I'm done. I give up. But it will do racing noise. We also pulled up a video of Forza Motorsport being played, and it did emit the racing scent over and over again. All right, now it's time to hit clean air. I'll open up the app. And we'll tap the button. It needs an app. It needs to be on your Wi-Fi network. It needs you to create an account. All right, now I'm going to leave the room. Not just because I have to pee, but also I'll walk back in and then I'll know how much this room really stinks. So I'll be right back. Oh no. It's pretty fucking bad in here. It's pretty fucking bad in here. It mostly smells like the clean air scent. So hopefully, because it only smells like the most recent scent, that means it'll eventually all dissipate. I'm going to have to leave the door open and maybe even the window and air this motherfucker out. The clean air is so gross. The clean air scent is the worst one. Is the worst one by far. It literally just smells like someone's vaping in here. It just smells like someone's fucking vaping in here. It's like way worse than you would think. I'm fucking flabbergasted, dude. Just fucking crazy. It is so gross. And the way they, here, let me go to the Amazon page for this fucking thing and see how they're selling it. We'll read some of the copy here before we. Ugh. I mean, hey, who could have guessed that this thing would be a fucking nightmare, hellish fucking idea? If I order within the next hour and 14 minutes, I could have one tomorrow. That is how this happened the first time, because I was on the Discord. If you want to get on the Discord, if you want to support this endeavor, sign up for the Patreon. Patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. It's gross in here. But after this thing, when this thing got announced on Tuesday morning, which the Firefox review checker says this page has, it gets a D and has unreliable reviews. And after it removes the unreliable reviews, the adjusted rating is half a star. Half a fucking star. Weird. The unadjusted rating is 5 stars. Total compatibility with every gaming platform and every game ever produced is their first bullet point. Instant audio to scent translation. With our advanced AI, audio from your game is captured and analyzed in real time, determining the most fitting scent for each scene. Except the most fitting scent is often no scent, because games have audio that don't correspond to the 5 scents they give you. So, events that trigger scents. Gunfire, explosion, racing, clean air, ocean, and forest are included. Additional scents are ocean, napalm, fresh cut grass, human exertion, blood, and big city. Napalm is a weird one because they already have gunfire and they already have, like, napalm would maybe be a little more gasoline-like, but I feel like the racing one should have been a little bit more gasoline. They're not selling any scents yet. The scents will not go on sale until sometime in Q2, according to their website. AI driven. Real-time audio cues are processed by GameScent's groundbreaking AI to release scents that correspond with the on-screen action. Inhale the smoky aroma of battle, the exhilarating scent of speed, or the calming fragrance of a forest, all from the comfort of your gaming chair. And then it says air neutralizer. This is the one that is maybe of all the stuff they're claiming on here, this is probably the one that is like makes me the angriest. Air neutralizer. Manually trigger clean air to neutralize all odors after a gaming session. Bullshit. Are you fucking high? You fucking crazy? The clean air scent is the worst one. Like, yeah, it overpowers the fucking other ones, of course, yes, but it does, but it is the most hostile, fucking aggressively shitty fucking smell of all of them. Because it's literally, it smells like someone ripped a fucking cotton candy cloud in your goddamn face. They're doing vape tricks in my goddamn office. Get them out of here. You motherfuckers. Incredible device, says this Vine customer review of free product. 5 stars. Thanks, Zach. And then there's 1 3-star review. Issues. I'm doing all what's in the guide on the mobile app, but it's not working. It says to select a Wi-Fi network, which I am, and the device would not connect. So even the one review that is not a 5-star review is not about the quality of the device, just like, I can't get it on my Wi-Fi. As opposed to this, all of these scents smell like death. Also, yes, doesn't work for me 3 out of 5. Like, I must review video games. It's gross. Marco in the chat says, sounds like 8 hours ago, the scent processing server went down. Can you send me that URL in a way that is not broken? Looks like it's on Facebook. Maybe I can just go to Facebook. Eight hours ago, we're experiencing small technical difficulties, working fast to get them resolved. I mean, I guess that kind of acknowledges that, yes, this thing does not process locally. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. They're going to have this thing at like PAX and GDC and all this other stuff too. Like, I don't know like how aggressive they're going to try to market this thing. I would have thought that, so I'll pull up the press release because they also sent out a press release. This thing sucks. This thing is like, I am angry about it. Okay, what do we got here? Blah, blah, blah. GameScent is fully compatible with gaming consoles, PC, and VR. VR would, I mean, you'd have to, if you had a Quest, that would be weird because the audio is all in the Quest. So you would have to plug in, because there's a headphone jack on the Quest, right? So you would have to plug in, oh, there's a VR adapter coming soon. Okay, maybe that's, yeah. And yes, as on the Amazon page, they claim that the clean air scent instantly neutralizes any scents in the room. Not true. When I walked back in this room, it smelled like disgusting vape. Studies have shown that the sense of smell imprints in long-term memory more strongly than anything else, said Casey Bunce, president. With GameScent, we're hoping to elevate gamers' experiences to be more exciting and memorable than they ever have been before. All of GameScent's cartridges feature scents created alongside world-class perfumists to deliver a best-in-class experience. Like, they keep calling it an air neutralizer and capitalizing air and neutralizer like it's a thing. Air neutralizer allows players to manually trigger clean air to neutralize all scents after a gaming session. It doesn't fucking, that's the biggest lie about this whole thing. The air neutralizer is disturbingly disgusting. It is the worst fucking smell of the bunch. It is the worst smelling, like, what are you know, oh, I'm going to emit this into the air and it's going to just, it's going to make all the other smells just magically go away. That's not how any of this fucking works, man. That ain't science. Instead, you're going to mask it with another smell. If there were shit like that, there were, GameScent offers a new dimension in gaming experiences, utilizing advanced AI technology to bring a heightened sense of realism to each gaming session using the human sense of smell. Founded in 2020 by Dean Finnegan and Casey Bunce, the team at GameScent, GameScent misspelled there in their end of press release boilerplate, has extensive backgrounds in consumer hardware, health and wellness, gaming, and more. Health and wellness. Health and wellness. So, I think this thing's fucking trash. I think this thing is absolute garbage. It's an essential oil diffuser that you hook up to the internet, and it seemingly uploads audio to a server somewhere, and then decides that you get to smell a thing because it heard a gunshot. Which, yeah, I will grant you that it seems to function. And so I didn't just hook it up and it did nothing or just like randomly emit smells. You do get the impression that like but you know, some gunfire and explosions kind of interchangeable, especially in some games like to pump up their gun noises and all this other shit. So, you know, like sometimes you'd be shooting guns and explosions would go off when we were doing, Call of Duty earlier. It comes with a bunch of audio cables and splitters and all this other stuff. Like, you know, hey, if you have a PlayStation 5 controller, you can plug this into that because you can get audio out of that. But like at that point, if you were sending it the audio out of your controller, that would take chat audio. That would take your party chat if you had it going. You would get other people's recordings uploaded to a server, presumably. And also what happens when the server goes down. Apparently, I mean, if they're on Facebook saying, oh, we had some technical difficulties, like, you know, apparently there is some remote element to this that can go down and impact a user's experience. So on top of that, when this company fucking folds, what are you supposed to do with this thing? I mean, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it now. I'm probably going to box it up, set it in the garage tonight, and then garbage day is early next week, and I'm going to probably get this thing out of my life. This thing's pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. And now this room is probably going to smell like fucking absolute shit for who knows how long. Oh, man. My wife is going to be so pissed. My wife is going to be so pissed. She's going to walk in here. She went somewhere with her mother for just, she's not here right now. She's going to get home and be like, did you fucking vape in? Did you decide to take a vape? What the fuck is wrong? I showed her this thing a couple days ago when I was like, look at this stupid thing. And she went, I think she just kind of shook her head at it. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone who joined me. I want to thank everyone on the Discord, everyone backing the Patreon. And I'm happy that we discussed this on the server for a long enough period of time that I finally said, fuck it. I'm glad we did this. Ultimately, I'm glad we did this. Now we know. I will be curious. I would have thought, because, you know, this all got announced on Tuesday, I would have thought that like Tuesday into Wednesday, that it kind of would have been everywhere, that they would have been paying marketing, paying for streamers to do it and doing all of this sort of stuff. And so I was like, well, I should buy one of these because I really want to know. Like once we crossed a certain amount of discussion of it, I got it in my head as like, I have to buy this. This is the life I lead. Is you need someone to tell you about the thing, and if it's not me, then who? Someone being paid to tell you how great it is. So that I feel is about as even-handed as I can be. Technically functional. The smells are inaccurate and terrible. So it kind of does. Am I going to leave an Amazon review? I have been sitting here since we looked at those Amazon reviews thinking about what I will write about it. I hate that that's... But there's a part of me that's just like, I have to fucking write a review on Amazon. I have to write one. I have to write one. Thank you all for joining me. Should be back in the morning to rank some 8-bit Nintendo games. So come on through. I'm gonna pack this nightmare up and get it out of the house. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you soon.